Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho, and I've got another Walking Dead video for you all today, and this will probably be a controversial one, so I would appreciate it if you guys do leave a like on it, because I know I'm going to get dislikes, because anytime you talk about a character in a negative way, fans of that character will give you a little hate, but that's okay. That's all a part of me being real with you guys and giving out my real opinions. Also, before this video begins, I do want you all to let me know down in the comment section below of who you think is the most annoying character on The Walking Dead. And the one rule to this idea is, it can't be a character that is meant to be annoying, like Gregory or other particular characters that are purposefully meant to get under our skin. So it has to be a character that is genuinely meant to just seem like a normal character that we are supposed to like, but you happen to not enjoy them. So I would definitely love to see your thoughts and opinions on this idea. Anyways, moving on to the main part of the video, I want to give my thoughts on Tara and why I think she is probably the most annoying character on The Walking Dead. And like I said when I came up with this choice, there was the rule that I could only pick characters that we are meant to like. And I also want to add a disclaimer here as well. The actor for Tara, I do not have anything against her. She is really cool. I'm just talking about the character on this fictional show when I discuss Tara. Now, over time, I did try and give Tara a chance as soon as she was introduced into the show, and it's been a long time since I've watched the earlier moments of her first introduction. But as we know, she did come from the Governor's group, and I don't even think that's the main reason why I don't like her. It's just the overall vibe this character gives me, and the personality and actions that we see with her. I think one of the main reasons why I don't enjoy this character is the fact that she feels so much different from all of the other characters, in the sense that she is not adapted to this world enough to where she realizes what needs to be done to survive. Of course, I think she does know what needs to be done, it's just a question of whether she will do so. And we had a few examples proving that idea in the episode titled Not Tomorrow Yet, and that's where I did start liking Tara a little bit more. But I feel like when it comes to Tara making a decision on her own, and having to make that split-second decision to save her life, or at least save other people's lives, I don't know if I would have a lot of confidence with her, like I would with a hardened character like Rick or Michonne or another character from that group. I just feel like Tara is a lot softer than many other characters like we have with Rick and Daryl and all of these other characters that we've really followed throughout the whole series, and we've seen them go through some major shit that no one else has seen like Tara. If you think about it, you can kind of compare Tara to some of the people at Alexandria in the sense that the people of Alexandria don't really know the real struggle to survive like the people with Rick's group that started out in Atlanta, then went to the farm and the prison and all of these other really big experiences that many other characters missed out on, so they don't really know how the world really is out there, except for the recent encounters with Negan and the Saviors. So I feel like Tara can be compared to some of these Alexandrians where she knows a little bit about this world, but she hasn't had to experience the major moments of shit hitting the fan. One thing that I will give Tara credit for is her finally telling Rick and the group about the guns. And I felt like that was a very good decision, and it was kind of a tough decision, and I will say that because of the girl from that group that really did help Tara out and trusted her in that moment. So I can see that being a tough decision, but there was one moment in the Season 7 finale that kind of returned me to my original thoughts on Tara. And this was the moment where Daryl was with Dwight in the prison cell. This has to be probably the most annoying scene that I have watched Tara be in up to date in this show. I want to point out the big difference in the mindset of Tara compared to the rest of the characters that have really gone through a lot of shit. Daryl has a very tough decision on whether he should kill Dwight or whether he should trust him for the sake of the group and their future. He's thinking about, will it help me more if I kill Dwight? Or are there bigger benefits to not killing Dwight and having him secretly on our side? One quote that I really loved, and probably is one of my favorite quotes from Season 7, is where Rosita says something along the lines of, "I don't trust him, but I trust Daryl." And that says so much in just a few words. Rick and Rosita and the rest of the group all know that Daryl has had prior experiences to Dwight, and they know that Daryl is a good call of judgment. So even though in that moment they don't trust Dwight and his actions, they trust what Daryl's thoughts are, and they trust his gut feeling, because Daryl will most likely make the right call if he decides to kill him or leave him alive. And it shows you that clearly they made the right call to trust Daryl instead of just killing Dwight, because Daryl eventually decided to trust Dwight, and if they would have killed Dwight, that would have caused the opposite outcome of what Daryl would have originally chosen. So it was a good call to let Daryl decide. Now, on the other side, however, we have Tara in the background, not thinking logically, even though I know he did kill Denise and that's something that will affect anyone. She's not thinking logically. She's just screaming to Daryl, kill him, kill him, kill him. She's not letting him think whatsoever. And that was just pissing me off so much because this was a very intense scene. Daryl had the knife right to Dwight's eye, and we're all wondering, is he going to kill him? Is he going to leave him alive? And then in the background, we've got Tara bitching, kill him, kill him, kill him. And I'm thinking, Tara, shut the fuck up! And it really felt like it kind of ruined that scene for me, because it was so intense in the moment where it's just one of those scenes where you pause, you don't breathe for a second, you're trying to think, is he going to kill him, is he not going to kill him? Because if you do read the comics, this could go either way, and something could occur out of this, like Daryl killing Dwight. And it's just the fact that Tara wasn't thinking logically whatsoever, like the rest of the group knew to do by trusting Daryl's opinion. Tara didn't say, I trust Daryl, I'll let Daryl decide. She just said, kill him. And that could have caused a lot more problems for the Alexandrians in Rick's group, because Dwight may be a big asset in the future of Season 8 and the future of the rest of the series. So Tara making that decision on emotions rather than logic could really lead to some bad outcomes. And that is one of the reasons why I believe Tara is pretty annoying, because she doesn't always make the right calls. Of course, we've seen her make some correct calls in the past, like telling Rick and the group about the guns. But there are moments where Tara lets her emotions get in the way and keep her from making the right decisions that could affect the group later on. And not only was it simply the fact that Tara was annoying as hell in the background, but the other thing that really annoyed me in that scene was the fact that this is something Tara would never do herself. She was trying to get Daryl to do her dirty work because we all know she probably wouldn't have the guts to do that. And so the thing that is very hypocritical about that is the fact that Tara always acts like she's the moral high ground within this show, and as we've seen from many moments in the series, she does question Rick's moves sometimes and other actions that the group takes due to her opinion of it being too violent or immoral. And I just think it is so hypocritical to try and get someone else to do your dirty work and kill someone when you know in fact there's no way you would do it yourself. And it's like she's trying to avoid the burden of knowing that she killed someone herself, therefore she puts it on someone else's back and tries to add another body to their body count to where Tara doesn't really have to worry about it, and it's not something that keeps her from sleeping at night. And I honestly think it was very manipulative and selfish because she's really trying to get someone else to do her dirty work. She's basically using Daryl as a tool in that scene. And just to add on to that, one of the moments that I can't believe I almost forgot, and I actually remembered this as I was editing this video and I wanted to add it in so much because it was this important. And this is the most annoying thing Tara has ever done in this series. What I'm talking about is the moment where she flips off Rick in one of the season 6 episodes when he's yelling at Spencer for trying to crawl across the line. When I saw her flip Rick off, I was like, who does this motherfucker think she is? Nobody flips Rick Grimes off. I'll tell you all that right now. If you flip Rick Grimes off, you deserve to just get killed off the show right there. I'm sorry guys, but when it comes to Rick Grimes, nobody pulls some shit like that on my favorite character and gets away with it. Sorry guys, I got a little sidetracked right there, but I mean, who else is gonna get Rick Grimes' back if I'm not going to? I mean, somebody's gotta have his back, you know? Anyways, moving back on to the main topic, Tara just feels like an innocent white bunny in the middle of a big war zone where everybody's shooting at each other and bombs are going off and everything, and she's just oblivious to what's going on. Now that was probably a crappy analogy, but it was the only thing I could think of. But to be honest, this is the reason why I don't think Tara is one of the best characters on The Walking Dead. And of course, I do respect all of your guys' opinions. If you have a different perspective, that is completely okay. If you want to share your insight to that, I would definitely love to hear it. I have no problems with differing opinions than mine because I think it's interesting to see different opinions coming to the table because sometimes it gives you new insight and you think, well, that is a good point. I didn't think of that. So if you guys want to share your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section below, please make sure to do so. Also, I would really appreciate a like on this video. It supports the channel and it supports future Walking Dead videos and shows me that you guys want to see them. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace out.